Some groundbreaking fire protection ideas are being unveiled in Sacramento this week at a wildland firefighting conference. Experts from across the country are talking about ways to help keep you safe. So tonight we're getting answers on how these ideas could help protect homes and protect fire crews.
The fires in California have gotten so much worse.
Matt Rond with the nonprofit Wildfire Conservancy says building codes need to be changed to make homes and neighborhoods less likely to burn.
The standards that we have are not keeping up with the risk and the intensity and frequency of fires.
He says the danger continues to increase as more people move to rural parts of the state.
Stop building in high-risk areas.
That's just one of the ideas being discussed at a firefighting conference in Sacramento, with experts presenting the latest in wildfire research.
There are things that we should be doing and could be doing to really help advance the protection of our communities.
Offering financial incentives or tax rebates is another idea that could encourage people to make their properties more fire resistant.
It's expensive and a lot of homeowners can't afford that.
Protecting the crews that respond to fires is another hot topic.
There's about a 9 to 14% elevated rate of cancer in firefighters.
Fire crews wear an air tank and full breathing protection on structure fires, but that equipment isn't used on wildfires.
Currently, our wildland firefighters don't really have any options of respiratory protection to wear. There's nothing approved for that use.
That's why Cal OSHA is looking at requiring them to wear these new battery-operated respirators and face masks while working on wildfires. The devices can filter out toxic smoke and reduce cancer risk. California would be the first in the world to adopt this type of protection mandate.
They're putting their lives on the line for us, so we need to figure out ways to help them keep themselves safe.
Experts are also talking about the impact that working long hours have on firefighters. CAL FIRE crews currently work a 72-hour work week, but some people say that should be reduced to 66 hours to reduce fatigue.